What's going on, guys? I am Kadarius Washington, and this is the Sports Rundown. The WNBA MVP and Rookie of the Year races have gotten really interesting. So, starting with the Rookie of the Year race, remember when I came on here a week ago and I said that Paige Beckers was running away with the Rookie of the Year? Yeah, interesting how things can change in a matter of a week. Because Sonia Citron has been on an absolute tear as of recently. And I'll say this, Sonia Citron is definitely the Washington Mystics franchise player. And she has been playing like it. Now, we've been saying this ever since we were doing the college basketball. Sonia Citron was a great player coming out of Notre Dame who hit big shot after big shot with the Irish. She was one of their most consistent players on the team, and she has definitely brought that to the W and to Washington, and she has taken over as the leader of that team. Now listen, we knew that Paige Beckers was going to be great too, and Paige Beckers, of course, has had to undergo a lot of losing, injuries, players in and out of the lineup, and players being traded. But here's something to look at here. The Washington Mystics somehow, some way are still alive in the playoff race, and the Dallas Wings, if we're being honest, are a lot more focused on next season than this season. And here's something to look at here too, and I got this from an article on High Post Hoops. Sonia Citron right now leads all rookies in clutch points and points per game in the fourth quarter. And in clutch time, Sonia Citron is shooting 44% from the field and 45% from three, compared to Paige Beckers, who's shooting 26% from the field and 15% from three in clutch time. Now listen, folks. Paige Beckers obviously has the better numbers than Sonia Citron, and I think that Beckers still has a step on Citron for the award right now. But if Sonia Citron leads the Washington Mystics to the playoffs, this thing is going to get spicy, and the media voters are going to have a really, really tough decision to make. And speaking of tough decisions, the MVP race. The WNBA MVP race has gotten tight, really tight. For the majority of the year, we've been saying Napheesa Collier has been the front runner for the award. She has 6 30-point games on the year, and she leads the league in scoring. But the 2 weeks that she has been out, this race has gotten absolutely tight. And I'll say this too. Number one, if A'ja Wilson was not in the MVP conversation before this past weekend, she's definitely in it now. A'ja Wilson is absolutely in the MVP conversation. I know people have been saying that the Aces have to get all the way up to the 4 seed or the 2 seed in order for her to be in it. She's in it, folks. Because listen, I don't know what that Lynx loss did to the Aces, but the Las Vegas Aces are looking like the Las Vegas Aces again. They have been on an absolute tear. And A'ja Wilson right now is second in the league in scoring. She has 8 30-point games on the year, which, by the way, she has posted 30 or more points in 3 of her last 4 games, including that absolutely absurd 30-20 game against Connecticut a couple of weeks ago. And oh, by the way, 7 of those 8 30-point games have been double-doubles. And Alyssa Thomas, by the way, has been putting up triple-doubles like clockwork. She has 5 triple-doubles on the year, and she's nearly averaging a triple-double on the season with 16, 8, and 9. And I was listening to Cassie Chantel this morning, and she brought up a very interesting point. The Las Vegas Aces, without Asia Wilson, are 1-3 on the year. The Phoenix Mercury, without Alyssa Thomas, are 2-3. The Minnesota Lynx right now are on a 5-game win streak. And by the way, Napheesa Collier, as I mentioned, has not played over the last couple weeks due to injury. And so a lot of people now are of the belief that Napheesa Collier being out and the Lynx being good has really weakened Napheesa Collier's case for winning MVP. Not weakened it to the point of saying that she's going to lose it, but this MVP race, like I said, has gotten really, really tight. And I'll say this too. I believe that this MVP race is going to come down to the last week of the regular season. This thing is definitely between Fee, Asia, and Alyssa Thomas. I know people still like Alicia Gray. She's had a phenomenal season, and she's still going to get some MVP votes. And also, I said this on Sunday. I tweeted it out. I think Kelsey Mitchell is going to get some MVP votes as well. Because you can say that Kelsey Mitchell has been the best player on a Fever team that has gotten absolutely destroyed by injuries. Caitlin Clark, of course, still hasn't played since the middle of July, dealing with that groin injury. No Sid Colson, no Ari McDonald. And then Sophie Cunningham went down with a knee injury on Sunday. But the Indiana Fever right now are still afloat, and Kelsey Mitchell has been a really big contributor to that. So I think she's going to get some MVP votes as well. And this WNBA MVP race, my goodness. Buckle up, Buttercup. Like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell to be notified of when I post again, and also follow me on Twitter and on Bluesky at CW Talk Sports. That's CWTALKS Sports, and I will see y'all the next time. Peace.